Hello everyone, my name is Chi Cao. I'm a professional musician from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm taking the technology of music production at Coursera.org. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present you the topic about microphone basics. There are many types of microphones. I'm going to cover two main types today. They are dynamic microphones and condenser microphones. Dynamic microphones are usually used for stage performances, primarily for vocal. It doesn't pick up sound out of its small area. It is less prone to feedback. It is rugged. If you drop it, don't worry that it will be broken. It is inexpensive. You can get it under $100 easily. It doesn't require any external power. Here is an example of a dynamic microphone, Shure SM58. It is for voice. SM57 is for instruments. They have the same magnet, diaphragm, and coil, but the windscreen are different. Condenser microphones are usually used for studio recording. It is more sensitive and accurate than dynamic microphones. It is less rugged. Be careful that you don't drop it. It is more expensive than the dynamic microphones. The average price is between $1,000 to $5,000. It requires phantom power, like 48 volts. Here is an example of AKG C414 condenser microphone. Other microphone types include ribbon microphones, pressure zone microphones, and lavalier microphones. Ribbon microphone tends to not pick up high frequencies very much, so they make sound darker and warmer. Pressure zone microphone is also called boundary microphone. It has a unique look, and it is often used for conferences. Lavalier microphone is also called clip microphone. It is small, and it is often used for television, theater, and public speaking. It allows you hands-free. Let's move on to the next topic. The frequency response of a microphone is how sensitive the microphone is across the human hearing range. Human ears can hear a range of 20 to 20,000 Hz. From this chart, you can see that condenser microphones have relatively flatter frequency responses than dynamic microphones. The Shure 58 has an approximate range of 18 to 15,000 Hz, while the AKG C414 has an approximate range of 25 to 20,000 Hz. Now, I'm going to talk about polar pattern. A polar pattern simply describes a microphone's inherent directionality. The polar pattern of a microphone is a diagram that shows from what directions the microphone is sensitive. There are three main polar patterns. The first one is cardioid polar or directional pattern. Dynamic and condenser microphones can both be directional. It is like a heart shape. It gives you a more focused sound. Hypercardioid and supercardioid polar patterns are variations of the cardioid shape. They may be bringing a little bit sound outside of that direct space. There is another polar pattern called figure of 8 or bidirectional. It picks up sound from the front and the back of the microphone, but the sound from the side is blocked out because it has an 8-shaped polar pattern. The third one is called omnidirectional polar pattern. It picks up sound from all angles very well. This is my personal favorite one. Choice of a polar pattern is major. You need to decide whether you want to capture the sound of the space more, or you want to specifically capture the sound of the instrument more. When you change the polar pattern, the frequency response also gets changed. In conclusion, I have covered two main types of microphones: the frequency responses from a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone, and 3 types of polar patterns.